Hey guys, Bobby Bollinger here, and today I'll be bringing you my Week 7 predictions for the NFL's 2016 season. Now, last week I got 60% right, bringing my record to 49-43, so we're on an upwards trend at least. Got a ways to go, though. Packers beat the Bears. The Packers have been struggling, and this is a big rivalry. So the Bears could just as easily win this, but I take the Packers to snap their losing streak. They're better than the Bears, which is offset by the rivalry, but I just give it to the Packers, I guess. Giants beating Rams. This is a hard game to call, because neither of these teams are that good. The Rams have proved that they are not really contenders. They have some major issues. If they got Todd Gurley going, they'd be fine, but they haven't gotten Todd Gurley going. The Giants' defense should be able to continue that. Just limit Todd Gurley, pick on Casey Keenum, and their offense should prove to be explosive at some important moments, like they were against the Ravens. This is kind of the same matchup as the Ravens won, maybe a little easier for the Giants. Chiefs beat Saints. Well, there's not much to say here. Chiefs beat Saints. The Chiefs are just better than the Saints. Saints do not have a defense, so the Chiefs should be scoring points all over them. And the Chiefs' defense should do enough to slow down Drew Brees. Okay, Vikings beat Eagles. I think everyone expects the Vikings to win. I would not be too surprised if the Eagles pulled out a victory here, but I fully expect the Vikings to continue their undefeated run. Titans beating Colts. Okay. The Titans are a somewhat better Colts, I think. The Colts' defense against the run is horrible. The Titans' running game is great. Therefore, the Titans are going to destroy the Colts offensively. The running game is just going to be too good for the Colts to stop. Marcus Mariota is going to have a somewhat easy time against the Colts defense himself, so they'll get their passing game going. And the Colts offense, while it's also going to be good, it ends up losing this offensive shootout. Dolphins beating Bills. Now, the game against the Steelers, don't take that too seriously, guys. Because this week, the Steelers are up against the Patriots, so they weren't taking the Dolphins game seriously and preparing more for the Patriots, which is always a mistake. I hate when teams do that. Okay, but in this case, the Bills are actually going to suffer, I think, from the same exact thing. The Bills next week go up against the Patriots, who they know are going to be a lot stronger than they were the last time they met up. It won't be a 16-0 game this time. So the Bills, I think, don't take the Dolphins too seriously this week in order to maybe beat the Patriots next week. It's a mistake, and the Dolphins are going to make them pay. Redskins beat Lions. The Lions don't have much going for them other than Matthew Stafford. And the Redskins have a few things going for them. They've got a good offense. They got a good defense. They should be able to take out the Lions, unless the Lions are mounting some crazy playoff comeback. Bengals beat Browns. You know, this is actually one of the 4 games this season the Browns actually have a good shot to win. One of those games is already passed, and I'm talking about their matchups against the Ravens and the Bengals. the Ravens because it's a divisional rivalry against what I think is a relatively mediocre team, being the Ravens. And the Bengals seem to be going down the same path as the Ravens. So I would not be surprised at all to see the Browns get a victory here. Like, for one, Cody Kessler seems to be doing a very good job. And he managed to get over 100 in quarterback ratings, despite being sacked 6 times against the Titans. So I think he's probably the Browns' quarterback of the future, so long as they keep him healthy. If he stays healthy. But I'm just going to say Bengals win. Next season, the Browns should be a decent contender, but this season, Bengals. Raiders beat Jaguars. I actually developed a new system for doing this recently to aid me, and it actually says the Jaguars would beat the Raiders because of the matchup. Now, I'm not going to trust this yet. It's my first week of having that system. But this is one of the games where I'm gonna see what happens. Like, I actually would not be surprised, because of the matchup, to see the Jaguars pull this off. But, for now, I'm gonna say Raiders, because I trust their offense to get the job done here. Who knows, maybe that system proves me wrong. And then I get to utilize that. Okay, Ravens beat Jets. Well, the Jets suck. And the Ravens, while mediocre, don't exactly suck. So, Ravens win. Falcons beat Chargers. Okay, the Chargers game was a result of the Broncos not taking them seriously and instead preparing for the Houston Texans. Yeah, we had 2 of those this week, and they were both stupid. The Chargers, yeah, while I think they might have some potential to be contenders, the Falcons are probably just a little too good for them to stop this time. Chargers lose. Buccaneers beat 49ers. Buccaneers are off of a bye week, that's why I'm not giving this game much consideration. Also, I think at this point everyone in the NFL knows to beat the 49ers, you just have to run the ball. And I think the Bucs do that well enough to take down the Niners. Screw you, Colin Kaepernick. Okay, Patriots beat Steelers. Like I said before, the Steelers brushed off the Dolphins in order to have a better shot at beating the Patriots. That's going to backfire on them horribly. Because, well, let's say this. Before, even if I had known what the Steelers were going to do, I would have taken the Steelers to win this game, because they'd prepared for it better. But, that was when Ben Roethlisberger was healthy, and Ben Roethlisberger just tore his meniscus. And I checked, and that's something that takes months to fully heal from. Now, he can probably come back earlier than that, because he's Ben Roethlisberger. But I don't think he'll even play this game. Which is just going to cause his team to lose right there. Just no chance with that. Patriots should be able to take this game somewhat easily, which is kind of sad, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be called America's Game of the Week. What a disappointment. Cardinals beat Seahawks. This is a coin toss. 50-50. I just picked one and went with it. Broncos beat Texans. Unlike the Steelers, the Broncos' efforts at over-preparing for the Texans are going to equal out. They lost to the Chargers, so it's not going to be a payoff, but they will end up beating the Texans. Because, honestly, I don't think they needed to over-prepare for the Texans. The Texans kind of suck. They're part of the AFC South. The AFC South sucks. So the Broncos made a mistake, but they will end up getting the win this week. That's all for today. I'll see you guys later. Tell me who you think will win. Get it.